everyone, what is up? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Heather.
And I'm Casey.
And today we are in Old Town Frankfurt right now. Frankfurt in general. We're going to do some bopping around, see what's here.
Yep.
If you're new to the channel, we do a lot of Germany content, life in Germany. We're pretty new here. We've only been here about a month. Just kind of getting out and exploring.
Seeing what Frankfurt has to offer. Maybe get dinner here, possibly.
Yes, and we've got some things we want to check out, some historical things, and we have heard the apple wine is a must.
I guess you've heard that. It's news to me, but
the apple
I'm sure
wine.
We'll give it a shot.
Yes, apple wine. I don't know if that's what it's called, but the apple wine, we're going to find it. So yes, we'd love for you guys to come along on our little journey of life here in Germany. So definitely consider subscribing, and let's head out and see what we can find today.
Let's go.
So we are here at St. Paul's Church in Frankfurt today, and this was a place we wanted to stop because we knew there was a lot of history here. So this church was originally, as we understand it, or we believe we understand it, made famous for its round structure, for its just sort of round gathering. The way that it was laid out was something sort of unique, but what really put it on the map was in 1848, I want to say. This became the first seat for the German assembly and basically ended up becoming the symbol of democracy for Germany. So this is a very important building, and we're gonna go look because it's quite fabulous. If we got any of that wrong, leave it down in the comments, but that is sort of what we're understanding about this structure, is that it was very famous in, you know, the history of government here. Just look at the detail in the ceiling here. This is incredible. You'll also notice there's this full stone sort of setting for, I'm assuming, the priest here, or delegation, whoever would be using this podium. And we also have this beautiful organ. I always love seeing the organs at churches and cathedrals. They are quite magnificent, and I always wonder, where are they playing? Where are they playing this organ? I guess up behind the box there, but it's pretty magnificent. And that might be the apple wine. Are we trying it this early? So there's a couple different types, maybe, of apple wine. I've heard it can be made a few different ways. I don't know what any of this means, so we're just gonna ask for a recommendation. We're kind of in this cute little area. We've got sort of a courtyard, I guess. And something that we do know about Frankfurt is that it's sort of known as the financial district of Germany, and almost like the New York of Germany now as well. It's become quite famous in that way. Apparently there are 60 plus museums just in this small area. You can get a pass that allows you to hop to some amount of them. I want to say maybe 16 or so that you can use that pass to hop around to. I'm not sure if we'll get to any museums today. I would like to, so we'll see what happens. But we found some apple wine. This isn't where we were going to stop, but it is now. Let's go get some apple wine. This man just asked if I wanted to order one apple wine and share it.
Someone's got to drive.
One wine, yeah. Whew, it'd be crazy.
Alles gut.
Sprechen Sie English?
Bisschen.
Okay, we want to try apple wine,
Yes.
but we haven't tried it before. Are
Yeah.
there different types? Is there like one we should
Yeah.
try first?
So if you want to taste apple cider really, there's Postman. That's a big apple wine factory from Postman. Bitte schön. Ciao.
Okay, so we just talked to the guy where they were selling the apple wine, and he was really cool, and he said if we really want to try something traditional, something local, cool, that's known here, I guess, is just right around the corner. So we're gonna head there now.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like you get to try like a taste test of everything that they have rather than just ordering one kind.
Yeah, so let's go find out what this is all about. The apple wine has arrived. Wait, close.
Look at it.
Oh, well, I'm trying to film. Okay, I got it. Close. We heard it's bad luck if you don't look at each other. Oops. First impressions.
I don't really taste any.
Just wine?
It's like white wine. It's definitely not as like, I don't know if like bitter is the right word. It's like it's very smooth.
Let me give this a try. All right, we've got this lovely little logo on the front. I'm very excited about this. I do taste the apple, but it tastes to me like a very flat wine. I don't know if that makes any sense. It is smooth. I see what you're saying, very smooth. Yeah, I don't know how to explain it. It almost tastes like it's mixed with water or something. We are right next door to the Cathedral of St. Bartholomew. We want to go see that. I think we can go to the top, so let's head over there next. Alright, so the situation is there are currently quite a few events going on around town that are actually preventing us from getting to certain areas. So we are headed now to the Kleinmarkthalle. It's basically, there's going to be a market inside and it's only open for about another 50 minutes. It is something that we had on our list, so we're going to go try to hit that while they're still open, work our way to a museum, and then back to the dome, back through sort of the center of Old Town, and then just kind of have fun and see what we see.
This is cool.
Oh, we don't need to go any further. We've got all the gardening stuff. Come on, let's go. Wow, 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 wow.
You're in heaven right now, aren't you?
Ay, Chihuahua. This is Heather's favorite place.
They probably got all kinds of stuff that we've never even seen before.
I know. Did the light just go out?
The light just went out.
They said no, Heather. No spending any more money on gardening.
Don't get any ideas.
I have a lot of them. Yeah.
Everything in here smells really good.
Yeah, this is basically like a market, but I think this is more full-time. It's not like the weekly markets. It's more of a full-time market. It reminds me of Pike's Place a little bit in Seattle for those friends back home.
Ooh, look at these treats.
Wow.
It's a lot of little chocolate
Look
guys.
at the chocolates. Also, hot tip. Don't film seeds while you're here. We got told that's a no-no. Top secret seeds of Germany. Are these all spices?
Yeah,
that's pretty cool. This is like lentils. Linsen. That's those chips we had were Linsen chips that we didn't know, the Linsen paprika chips. That was in the snack video, so check that out. I'll leave it linked. But yeah, we had some really good Linsen chips. Oh, es tut mir leid, ich lerne Deutsch, aber mein Deutsch ist nicht so gut. I'm gonna get some spices. I found tikka masala, which I love, and I can never find spice for it, so throw that in there. They have banana mango curry, all these different curries. So they have pumpkin spice, which isn't something you see too often here, but I need pumpkin puree, and I can't find it. Oh.
You're making videos.
We'll make a video, yeah.
Look at here, the smell spice. From here, from Kleinmarkthalle.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Universal. You can use it for everything to home.
Okay, perfect.
It's very good, very fantastic.
Cool.
Number one.
Very cool.
Two tea here. Tea for you, hibiscus tea for you.
Oh,
nothing.
Vielen Dank.
So we make it here. It's very good.
Prost. Ooh, that's good. Where is this? This is really good.
This here, my heart.
Okay. Got some little cool things right here. Some spices. Wow, this I know.
I will say that sausage that we had from the market right by the house is like
really good.
Like some of the best.
That guy was really nice. He was really helping us out and had us try some stuff. That was really nice of him. So
they gave us some freebies.
Gave us some freebies and some spices. We needed some spices.
They threw like random things in the bag like as we were checking out, and they were like, "Here we go." And it's like, I don't know what it is though.
They were very nice. I might have bought some seeds, but top secret seeds of Germany. That doesn't even look real. That does not look real. That's something looks like that.
Spago.
Spago. We were told to wait until spring and try it fresh. That it's kind of difficult to cook, so best to go somewhere and get it fresh. So I think that's exactly what we will do. So as we were saying, this is basically a big, I think more of a full-time market, and upstairs it looks like there are little restaurants too, so you could actually eat at the market up above. Anything you could think of is basically in here. So this is great if you're near Frankfurt and you don't want to wait for the market that's like bi-weekly and you need something that's more fresh. I'm assuming this is a lot of local stuff still. So this is really quite cool, and I'm sure we will come back for this. As truly incredible as this is, it is quite busy. So we're gonna head on to the museum next, but this is definitely a great place to come shop, and I'm sure on the week or during the week when it's less busy, probably even better. I'd have to look up and make sure that it is, you know, more full-time, but that's sort of the impression we're getting, and it's really great. Frankfurt's ready to party today.
There's definitely some kind of like wine festival going on that we just walked into.
Yeah.
Coming out of the market.
I don't know what's going on. We're just the two clueless Americans. It's fine.
And that's how Regina George died.
That's insane. So
That one's older than you.
and we asked, and I think we understood correctly that 210 and 325 is actually the year. We don't have anything that old in the States. That is insane. Oh my gosh, look at this. Wow.
It's crazy how old some of this stuff is.
What do you think of all this old stuff?
Pretty old.
Wow, that's deep.
I know. It's cool to see. You know, it's none of like the descriptions I think it's in English, so it's kind of hard to really feel. I don't know, the era from which it's from. You know, we get a year is basically all we can read. You know,
Yeah, and we're working on learning German. We really want to learn while we're here as much as we possibly can. We, you know, have some of the basic programs, but if anyone has any suggestions on things that would help speed the process up, we'd love to know. We did try to find like a pamphlet in English here, but we didn't see that either. Like pretty much everything here appears to be in German right now. Maybe there's a tour or something at some point in English.
I think that's what the other people that came in behind us were doing, was like an English tour. So they had like a guide.
Yeah, that would be good.
Probably would help explain a lot more than what we're able to read.
Yeah, definitely. But really cool place, and I mean, even just the building itself is really beautiful. Feels like they really tried to capture a time period along with sort of what they're displaying. All right, so we're just leaving the Archaeological Museum. We're gonna have to look up and see if they do, like he was saying, an English guided tour, or we did notice some audio signs, so maybe there's like an extra fee or something for English audio. I'm not 100% sure, but either way, it was just fascinating to see.
Yeah,
things like
cool.
that.
I like seeing pieces of history and stuff, and anything here is gonna be way older than what we have in the States. So it's just kind of incredible to see how well preserved everything is. I mean, the pieces of it that are still around. But
those big stones with the writing on it. This is gonna sound crazy, but back in the States, maybe you'll know, or I don't know, you guys don't really celebrate Halloween here, but at Halloween in the States, we sell these really sort of cheap looking tombstone things for decoration around Halloween, and it's like that's what they reminded me of, because it just looks unreal. It doesn't look real.
It doesn't look like it'd be stone. It just looks like plastic.
100%. But so it's really incredible. So we're gonna head back towards Old Town right now. We're trying to get to the church. We're trying to kind of get to just that main central area and hopefully find some cool dinner later too.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Wow. So this is the Emperor's Old Hall. We actually just kind of met a guy at the Archaeological Museum who was also going to check it out. Really, really nice guy who we ended up talking to a little bit, and he told us this might be something cool for us to check out, which was on the way as we were heading into the sort of center of town. So we just kind of stopped off here, and this is stunning. This is really, really beautiful. So yeah, the old Emperor's Palace. Quite the detail here.
I always like these stairs.
I did leg day and my butt hurts so bad. I'm not really sure what I'm looking at, but it's pretty. We're being chased by tourist groups. Both places we've been, the whole group is coming right behind us.
Dang tourists, man. Go away.
I know. I don't know anything about that life. All right, we have made it to a very traditional German restaurant. This was recommended to us by someone working in one of the shops here. And it's right in the heart of Frankfurt, right in the central area. Casey here will be getting something very traditionally German because he's more adventurous with food than me. I'm picky, so it gets harder for me, but he has decided.
Yeah, we're gonna get the Frankfurt schnitzel. It doesn't get any more local than that, right? So it's schnitzel with green herb sauce and parsley potatoes. Hopefully that's actually a local thing and not just... Someone will probably correct us. It's probably not.
Yeah. I'm a really weird eater. I try to be more adventurous as I get older, but I don't eat red meat. I don't eat pork. I don't like onions, like long pieces of onion. I like the flavor of onion, but I don't like the texture. So I'm a really annoying eater.
Correct.
But this place is really cool. It's nice to have everything like right outside here. So we're excited to try something at a German restaurant. So. I got a fish called I believe it was called Zander or Zandel. Now I can't remember, but it's a white fish, no bones, with an almond sort of sauce that got like shaved almonds on it. Some potatoes with garlic, and I got some broccoli, so I'm being pretty healthy. What did you get?
Frankfurt schnitzel. It looks like some kind of like creamy sauce comes with it and a bunch of lemons. So it looks delicious, and I'm really excited.
It's a very light fish. Not a whole lot of spiciness or anything to it, but it is good. It's very savory. It's a very savory fish, so I like it so far, and I've not been disappointed with potatoes in Germany, so I'm looking forward to those. Casey tries the schnitzel.
Sauce on there. It's really good.
Yeah?
I'm trying to figure out what's in the sauce.
Is that the green sauce? I did hear there's a famous green sauce in Frankfurt.
Oh, this is an herb. I think the menu just said herb sauce.
I think that's the green sauce.
Is it the green sauce?
Yeah, that's like the famous thing here. They said it's like a sour cream with herbs or something, I think.
I can see that.
Yeah. Was haben Sie hier?
Apfelstrudel.
He decided to go full traditional today and also go with a very popular dessert. Here, is that ice cream, whipped cream, and the strudel with chocolate drizzle?
Yeah.
Whoa. Oh my gosh. Beautiful plate, too. That face. He's never even looked at me like that. How does this compare to your love for cars?
It's up there.
Yeah.
It's
competitive.
Close second.
Do you see the strudel? I've only showed them 15 times.
Yeah. Get you some.
Okay. I have only had one little tiny bite of someone's strudel once. So I don't know, I don't know what's good yet, but it wasn't bad. I can say that.
Yeah, you're destroying that.
I'm destroying the strudel. I need a fork, I think, instead of a spoon. The strudel struggle.
Strudel struggle.
What is happening? Okay, I'm eating it. That's pretty good. I'll be here for another 37 minutes working on my next bite, so we'll see you then. So this is Old Town in Frankfurt. The event has cleared out, so we figured this would be a good time to kind of show you all the buildings, talk a little bit about it. Again, please feel free to correct us down in the comments if anything we say is wrong, but I believe the deal is that part of the building structures here were rebuilt to look like the original buildings in here because of the war. A lot of things were destroyed, so some things are kind of like replicas or rebuilds or reimagined buildings that Frankfurt would have had at that time. And throughout this area, and I think probably throughout the city, again, let us know, even you'll see pieces of, you know, actual old structures kind of built into new structures that they were able to, you know, hang on to and actually preserve. So it's really, really cool. And we've got some sun right now. It's hitting these buildings. It's really pretty.
So we're at the Cathedral of St. Bartholomew. It's the largest was it the largest cathedral in the city?
Yeah, although not truly a cathedral.
It wasn't truly a cathedral, yeah. It was just used for the coronation of the Roman Empire way back in the day, I guess.
And elections, apparently,
yeah,
too.
and elections.
And we'll have to verify when we get inside because there's been so many things we've looked up we don't remember for sure, but I believe this is one of the only surviving buildings during the war. Like it was left standing while a lot of other things around it were destroyed. But we'll find out. I think there's supposed to be info about that in here if it is the right place. So.
We're going to see if we can climb to the top of the tower of I guess it's not a cathedral. Is it a cathedral? It's not a cathedral?
They call it a cathedral, but they said technically it's not a cathedral. Yeah. But we don't know if this is still open, so I don't think it's open. So this would have been the tower we would climb all the way to the top of. My rear end is happy that we're not climbing it.
I knew you were trying to get out of it. You probably knew they closed at 6.
No, but my eyeballs want to see. So I have a conflict. My booty and my eyeballs have a conflict. Oh, that's the lock bridge. We'll go up there. That's the bridge with all the locks. Are we still on the Rhine here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go kind of take a view of the Rhine from up there. Are we gonna lock our love up or what?
I don't know, I haven't decided yet.
We don't really know who originated this concept because I've seen this in quite a few cities in my time traveling. And as a flight attendant, I've seen it in Paris. I've seen it. Where else have I seen it? It's where I spent the most time, but I know there's a few cities that have these bridges with the love locks. So if anyone knows who originated that, I would love to know. It is cool though, it adds a lot of color and just texture to the environment. Plus you've got this great shot over here of some of the older architecture through the bridge. Great shot down the Rhine. Really got a lot of character. So I like it a lot here. I think today with the sun setting, we might try to find coffee and kind of call it a night and maybe come back when we can do the more modern part of the city and have it just a totally different vlog, checking out like the fashion district or more of that, I guess, like what you would think of as a traditional city in America, more that section of Frankfurt. But this is really beautiful. The bridge moves though, so don't love that. But I'm sure it's perfectly fine, but it's got a little give to it. She's got a little sway to her, so this is really pretty. All right, well, we have pretty much done Old Town for the day. We are still kind of maybe gonna stop at a cafe, but only if we see something on the way to the car. So we might throw in a little footage here if we find coffee.
We won't.
Yeah, so I do think we're gonna do a part 2 to this where we go more to the new city type of area. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but more the downtown, like the shopping and modern, correct. Since today was really all focused on Old Town. So what did you think of the Old Town?
It's super cool. It's good to see, just the rich history here and all the old style buildings. I much prefer to like the more modern stuff. It's just,
me too.
It's a lot more fun to look at and go walk around and visit. I don't know, upbeat environment down here. I feel like every time we're in any kind of big city, it's just, there's always something going on.
Yes,
there's always some kind of rally
buzzing.
or party.
Yeah,
like
definitely.
The wine festival thing we walked into earlier.
Still going on. Still going strong right in front of us.
Germans like to party.
Yes.
Coming to realize that. So.
And I'm so tired already. But no, we really liked it. Again, we really like seeing the historical stuff, the old buildings and things. And depending on our schedule, sometimes we're trying to squeeze stuff into a very brief period of time. So it's nice that in the old town here, everything was so close. So we really got to see, I thought, a fair amount of stuff for, what, 5 hours or so today?
Yeah, for how big the city is, the old part of it's really not super big. You can definitely walk around the whole area within, a couple hours.
And unless there are other areas we don't know about, which of course feel free to let us know. We're not really sure what the other side of the bridge is considered, if that's, we guess it's still Frankfurt because that's a pretty big city, but we haven't been over to that side, so.
Yeah, we haven't gone to that side of the river yet, so maybe next time. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe next time. I think we're going to have several visits, a lot of places, because you just can't sum up a city in one brief, 5-hour visit. And we really want to dig in deep while we're here, so we're really looking forward to doing that.
Yeah.
I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Definitely give it a thumbs up if you did. Comment. We love reading your comments. And of course, subscribe. Join us on the journey if you like this type of content. And we will see you in the next one.
See you guys.
Bye.